guys, welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. Well, in today's video, we are going to be talking about a release that I am super excited for. It was a movie that I remember watching growing up. It creeped me out when I was a kid. And it's one of my most anticipated releases of this year. When I found out this was coming on 4K, I was super, super excited. So yeah, we're going to be, and now it's finally here. So now we're going to be talking about the 4K release of the Steven Spielberg production of a Tobe Hooper film, Poltergeist. So any of you that are not familiar with Poltergeist, I'll just talk about it just briefly. The film came out in, I believe, 1982. It was the early 80s. It was written by Steven Spielberg and directed by Tobe Hooper, who most people know as the director who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, who actually directed the movie and who was running the show on the set has always been kind of a subject of debate over the years of, was it Tobe Hooper, even though his name is on here as director, or was Steven Spielberg really kind of running things? It's always been kind of a subject of debate over the years. But either way, Steven Spielberg wrote it, and it says here Tobe Hooper directed it, and they gave us a fantastic supernatural 1980s classic horror film. So I'm just going to briefly go over kind of the plot of the movie for anybody who's not familiar with what the movie is about. The film is about a family from California, and what happens is they end up getting a poltergeist in their house, which has a special connection or attaches itself to their daughter. This supernatural being kidnaps the daughter, kind of brings her into like a different type of like dimension or void or something, some sort of area outside of this world. And what they have to do is they have to bring in like supernatural experts, and they have to bring in a lady who is basically kind of like an exorcist, who will do like an exorcism on the house, has to like clear the house of all spirits, and they have to and her job is to try to get their daughter back from this other dimension, which is the portal is in the daughter's closet. And so they have to figure out a way to get the daughter back and get this poltergeist out of their house. Long and short of it, that's the plot of this movie. And it's kind of funny too. This movie has a PG rating, I believe. Yeah, it's PG. This, like I said, it came out in 1982. Don't let the PG rating fool you if you're going to show it to younger kids now. This movie is pretty intense. It's intense, creepy at times, and even a scene that's quite gory. So I don't know if like it would really make the cut for the PG rating nowadays. So I'm just saying, like, if you've never seen it before and you're thinking Steven Spielberg, you're going to watch with your family and you're going to show it to young kids, maybe preview it first. I'm just throwing that out there because it's a pretty intense movie. Even though there are times that are light, there are a lot of times that are pretty crazy. So I remember this movie creeped me out when I was a kid. So yeah, definitely maybe preview it if you've never seen it before you show your children. I'm just throwing that out there because it has some intense moments. So finally, I'm very happy we got this movie on 4K. And I'm just going to delve into the picture, the special features, the sound just a little bit. I'm just going to say it. The movie looks great. It looks fantastic. I was very excited for this release, and I was not disappointed. The grain levels, it's a nice natural grain. It's not an overly colorful film, but the little bit of color that there is, like in the shirts, is a nice deep color. I believe there's HDR on this, and it comes through really nicely. The faces, the beautiful texture on the faces, nice, crisp, clear. The film has never looked better. I mean, I was a little bit nervous when I first started it because the opening scene takes place in the house and it's kind of dark. And I was like, okay, it's dark, but it looks kind of good. And then the opening credits is a scene that kind of films like a panning shot across the town that they live in. And that first, like, kind of like at dawn shot was pretty grainy, and I was like, oh no. Like, I was a little bit worried. But going into the movie then, after that, it looks fantastic. The day scenes look great. Like I said, the grain levels are very, very good. It looks natural. It looks organic. It looks the way that it should. Probably even better. I never saw it in the theater, but I bet it looks even better now than it did in the theater. And it's not one of those like 4Ks that's just going to be like, oh my gosh, look at this. Is just like pop, like super like in your face. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. It's just like, but it looks natural. It looks organic. Everything is crisp and clear. There's wonderful detail. It looks great, guys. I cannot recommend it enough. I have an older Blu-ray. I've not looked at the Blu-ray that comes in this one, because this also, I believe, yes, comes in with Blu-ray. I have some other release that was some, I think, cheap release. And I noticed between that one and this one, I looked just a little bit, that there is a huge difference in like the grain levels. This is much clearer, much finer detail. It looks really good, guys. I can't complain, and I can't complain at all about it. Well, actually, that's not true. There was like a scene, maybe one or two scenes now, and I can't remember if that's just the way it was supposed to look, where it was really, really, really dark, and I had a hard time seeing the faces, like when they're in front of the TV. But maybe, it had been a while since I've seen it, maybe that was the director's intention, to kind of have it as like a silhouette. So maybe that was, you know, supposed to look like that. But other than that, other black levels, I mean, a lot of these scenes take place at night, and there's like dim lighting. Everything looked really good and clear. I had really no issues, except for like the one or two scenes, really seeing anything or having an issue seeing stuff. It all looked really good. One of the scenes that looked really good, one of my favorite scenes, and it's just for a split second. It's not even, it's not very long. It's towards the end of the movie. It's where they're at the hotel. I believe it's a Holiday Inn, and just the neon sign. The neon sign just looks so good in 4K. It just popped off the screen. That was one of the only moments in it where I was just like, it really, really popped. Like I said, this isn't an overly like pop movie. It just looks good, though. It looks organic, like I said. But when you see those neon lights, it's like, oh, that looks really, really, really good. So yeah, overall, I can't recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. It's fantastic. It looks good. If you're a fan of this and you just have the Blu-ray and you're kind of on the fence, I would highly recommend upgrading it just for the picture quality alone. But we can delve into the sound quality. The sound was very good too. I had no issues. Most of it was front speaker work, but there's a few scenes throughout the movie when they're dealing with the poltergeist where it shot through all the speakers, and I got it in the surround sound. It looked really good. So you have the DTS HD Master Audio, Dolby Audio. Let's see if it says anything else on here. Yeah, so on here, so I'm going to read it fully. It's very small, guys, so I apologize. Hold on a second. But yeah, it looks like you get the DTS HD Master Audio, English 5.1 and 2.0 Dolby Digital soundtrack, which is very cool. We'll delve in real quick to special features. That's the one thing that kind of lacks on this release, is you don't get a whole lot of special features, but the special features you do get, which are on the Blu-ray, not on the 4K, is They Are Here, the Real World of Poltergeist documentary in 2 parts. And it says the 2 parts are science and the spirits and communicating with the dead. Then you have the making of Poltergeist and the theatrical trailer. So like I said, you don't get a whole lot of special features, but you get a few. That's okay. I mean, the picture and the audio quality is worth it just to pick this up alone. And that artwork's kind of cool too. I mean, it's not the greatest artwork. I do actually have, hold on a second here, guys. I do have this just to show, is that they do also have a Steelbook version, which I think is pretty cool. They also have a Zavi exclusive, which I have coming in the mail, and I'll be doing an unboxing for that. The thing that's kind of cool too, I just wanted to mention this, that they do put a warning label on here, down in this little sticker. This movie does contain a lot of like strobe lights, stuff like that. And it is nice that they do put a warning label on here saying that if anybody is, you know, sensitive or gets, you know, seizures or anything from strobe lights, that just be warned that that is in here. I just thought that was a nice added effect to just put it on there so that you're not caught by surprise. I thought that was kind of cool. They put the little warning label on there just to let people know that, hey, look, I mean, there's not a lot of strobe, but the little bit of strobe that there is, it's pretty intense. It's pretty in your face. So it's another thing to be aware, but like I said, they do put a warning on there, which I thought was, you know, just being cautious. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So yeah, guys, overall, I thought it was great. Like I said, I can't recommend it enough. So you have this one, and I do believe you can still get this. I think I looked on Best Buy today, and they still had it available. It's the exact same one, except for it's Steelbook. Exact same special features. So yeah, so these are your two options. I mean, I think you'd be happy either way. I'm pretty sure you get the Blu-ray and the digital code. I didn't open this one yet, but I will be giving away the digital code for this here in a minute. So yeah, guys, definitely go out, do yourself a favor, go out and pick it up. It's a fantastic movie. If you've never seen it, it's a great, like Friday night movie. It just has that feel to it. It's just a good around, cinematic experience, and it looks fantastic in 4K, and I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed. If they do have complaints, they're going to be very minor, and it's still going to be worth your time. So we'll delve in here just real quick too. I just wanted to show this off, that you don't get any reversible artwork. So you open it up on the inside, you just get the same artwork as the slipcover. And yeah, there's no reversible artwork. And they are being very super cautious here, because on the inside, I didn't notice this at first, you get another one of those warning labels for the about the seizures and the flashing lights. So they're being very cautious, which, you know, is responsible. So nothing wrong with being responsible. You know, everybody's got to do that. All right, guys, so this might be the moment that a lot of people might be waiting for. You get a chance to experience this for yourself without actually having to spend the money. And like I said, I like to do this, you know, for people who watch the video or subscribe to my channels, give them a chance to get some free movies. It's kind of a thank you and a give back to the community out there who watches my videos and supports my videos. I really appreciate it a lot, and this is kind of my way of giving back. So, yeah, guys, here you go. It's like I've always done before. It's kind of first come, first serve. You'll probably also get another chance, because I will be getting that Zavi box set. I'll be doing an unboxing of that, and probably an overall review of that box set, and I will be giving away the digital code. I believe that one comes with a digital code too, so I'll be giving away the digital code for that, so you will probably be getting another opportunity to get this if you don't get it this time. So best of luck, guys, and here you go. Here is the code. All right, hopefully that was nice and clear, guys. But that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments below. Did you pick this up? Are you going to pick this up? What were your thoughts on it? Did you think it looked good? Did you think it could have been better? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I love talking about this stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.